MPW is back, and this feels very weird to be back recording after a few weeks off. Probably said this in the previous episode, but yeah, as you can see, these were recorded since getting my computer back, but everything else, except for the end of that, was all recorded before the computer got broke. So, yay. But in a pre-show bout of pro wrestling, a little heat, the Top Guns defeat the Pushwhackers and the Pitbulls in 8-9 with Ricky Rice defeat Butch Miller by pinfall. Butch Miller 44, Luke Williams 40, Anthony Dante 53, Grey Wolf 51, Ricky Rice 36, and Derek Dukes 43. Anthony Dante in flying, Ricky Rice in performance, Derek Dukes in rumble, and Derek Dukes in performance. Welcome back to Britain at the Atlantis Arena in Great Yarmouth. Not sold out, it does hold 1,000 people, but 753. I ain't complaining, a 51D+. In a pre-show bout, decent wrestling below heat, Steve Austin defeated Terry Taylor in 7:54 by pinfall the stun gun. Terry Taylor 45, Steve Austin 53, no work wins 55C-. In a pre-show bout, decent wrestling below retreats, Sanya Hashimoto, Taz and Ultimate Gary defeat Dave Taylor, Tetsuya Kawada, and Landstorm in 7:56 when Taz defeat Landstorm by pinfall the overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Ultimate Gary 43, Taz 29, Sasha Hashimoto 80, Landstorm 50, Tetsuya Kawada 45, Dave Taylor 74. No work win 67C+. In the picture bad, decent wrestling below heat, the Fantastic defeated the $1 Billion Babes in 7:43 when George Hines defeated Mike Sampson by the Hines Driver. Mike Sampson 46, GQ Stratus 50, George Hines 50, Bobby Fulton 53, GQ Stratus in performance of 54C-. I think I've left my drink in the other room. But that's fine. I'll cope for this one and then I'll go and get it in a minute. I've got a coffee here, so it might be a bit too hot to drink, to be honest. Yeah, it is. In a pre-show bout, I've had decent wrestling below heat. Brian Lawler, Dave Taylor, Minoru Suzuki, and Sid Vicious defeated Cass Jack, Chris Joker, Bob Holly, Dave Sullivan 8:25, where Minoru Suzuki defeated Chris Joker by pinfall. Chris Joker was slowed by his injury, that's fine. Sullivan 47, Bob Holly 48, Chris Joker 48, Curtis Jack 56, Sid Vicious 44, Minoru Suzuki 44, Dave Finney 62, Brian Lawler 35, Dave Sullivan in performance of 57C-. In a pre-show bout, Terrible Wrestling Analysis and Crowd Eat Michael Rapid, Kevin Nash and Dustin Rhodes defeated Black Warrior Glacier and Tim Blast Jr. in 8-10 when Kevin Nash defeated Black Warrior by pinfall Jackknife Powerbomb. Dustin 45, Kevin Nash 42, Mike Rapid 38, Timberless 16, Glacier 17, and Black Warrior 29. No workouts. I'm opening up with 68C+. So look at this. I'm your champion. Now you got two heroes on top of the ladder, me and Hogan. You see Toe Funk is old and not being whole. It's time he stepped away from the ring. You see UK. You see the UK and the fans overseas. MPW's company was making waves throughout the wrestling industry. So tonight I'm going to be announcing the first of its kind elimination chamber match. 6 men, 1 massive chamber with pods. Now, I don't know who's going in my match, but I know there'll be 2 on the night. Are you ready? And that's why that's on the back. That's why. And take on guys. Last night in London, you stole the title from me. You stole the title from me. You stand there and say I should step away from the ring. Hell no, I'm not going to. And in 4 weeks at elimination chamber, I'm going to step into the chamber and get my title back. And Sting goes, "You look so annoyed at me." Look, so you're annoyed at me. You can go in the chamber tonight live here in Great Yarmouth. It'll be a rematch Sting versus Terry Funk. And Funk's like, "See you later, Punk." So yeah, I have got both matches set up for the elimination chamber. So you got Pillman, Bam Bam Bigelow, Tito Santana, Undertaker, and of course Terry Funk and Sting in the semi-main elimination chamber match, the Sting one. And then in this one, you got Jerry Lawler, Dusty Rhodes, Ricky Steamboat, Bret Hart, and Shirley Blanchard and Hulk Hogan. 68C+, not bad. In a bout of decent wrestling middle sheet, the Nasty Boys defeat Line Express in 7:33 and Jay Sykes defeat Brad Armstrong by pin for the pump handle slam. Brad Armstrong carried the match turns ring performance. Brian Knobs 53, Jay Sykes 55, Tim Horner 56, Brad Armstrong 68. Brian Knobs in Rumble 65C. Don't know what's going on. 65C, not bad. I'll look in a minute. In about that decent wrestling, but little heat, Ultimate Dragon defeat Juice for the Liger in 7:33 by pin of the Asian DDT. Liger 65, Ultimate Dragon 59, Ultimate Dragon performance 66C+. Of course, we're going to continue that storyline that way. Jerry Lawler, Lawler and Brian Lawler and Dustin and Dusty Rhodes, the backstage argument all breaks out, and all four of them start brawling. Of course, this will end at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. I've got a lot of wrestlers. Nice. I like a nice big roster because it gives me more chance to change stuff if need be. It will be... Now, I know that Dustin is mid-carder, but Lawler is an opener at the moment. But there you go. That's the two men. They will be facing the pay-per-view. In about that good wrestling, and decent card, Ken Nakasaki defeated Jerry Lawler in 824 by pinfall for the Kazumaki Crash. Jerry Lynn, 49, Ken Nakasaki, 89. Jerry Lynn in performance, of course, we're going to put Ken Nakasaki in action. The Rey Mysterio back goes, last night, I lost to the man they call Vader. Now, in 4 weeks, I get my rematch, and I'm going to kick his ass. You see, Vader is now the finals, and I'm not going to lose at Elimination Chamber. I'm going to win. I'm going to stand tall, even for my height. And tonight on Thunder, I'm going to show you why. So he's ripping at Vader. He's taking the piss out of his own height, not letting Vader get to him, and that means Rey Mysterio Jr. will be in action live at Elimination Chamber against Vader, and that will be an interesting matchup, I have to say the least. Before you do minus for the promo. In about that Pro Wrestling All Heat, Tommy Dreamer defeated Akira True in 8-10 by pin of the Tomahawk and makes defense number 3 of his Intercontinental title. Akira 2 43, Tommy Dreamer 46. 48D plus, no work improvements. Missy Brown wears, so I am in the chamber for the world title with Hogan and loads of others. In 3 weeks' time, it's not going to be about me. It's going to be about the world title. Ricky Steamboat, you're in that match. Now I'm going to kick you out like everybody else. I'm the world champion and be the world champion because that glory I deserve here in MPW. So being a very heel, going back is going to extend 6-3 minus. In a very good wrestling and decent action, the crowd, Tiger Mask 2 defeated the Great Muta in 8-13 by pinfall the Moonsault. Tiger Mask 2 73, Great Muta 63. These two have great chemistry in their performance, 75B minus. In a very good wrestling and decent action, the crowd, Rey Mysterio Jr. defeated Manchu Shinu by pinfall the Miss Joanna. Manchu Sanu 68, Rey Mysterio Jr. 63. That is what Google translated it as to me the other day. So I'm going with it. 71C+. Paul, Tito, last night you met the Wrath of my Undertaker. Why is Ultimate Dragon on screen? It's meant to be the Undertaker. You see, MPW, the Undead Beast, he destroyed you last night, and now at Elimination Chamber, I heard these two. There's two. Now, Sting's one seems a bit empty. I'm going to be putting my Undertaker in a match and he'll come out champion. And if he couldn't, and if he does not, and if he's not, then he could get Tito again. It's 47D. For some reason it fucked up. In a poor match, the Power Twins defeated Harlem Heat in 829 when Larry Power defeated Booker T by pinfall following to Dre Sags. At the same time as Brian Knobs attacked Stevie Ray. Larry Power 41, Dave Power 41, Stevie Ray 51, Booker T 47. Larry Power in performance 51D+. And Tommy's in the back and he goes, I'm still your MPW Intercontinental Champion right here last night in the UK. I kicked Dave Finley's ass. Now he's got one more opportunity. Now I like it. Now I like this. He's got one more shot. It's one more chance for Mr. Pre-Show to kick his ass. And this time it's going to be a bloodbath, so it's going to be a first blood match. I hope he's ready to bleed because I'm not going to. What are you doing? Sorry, but the cats are being a freaking little shit. As soon as I start recording, they do everything to be freaking nightmares. It is annoying as shit. Right, where's Dave Finley? Hopefully, William Regal will be back and we'll have the full tag team division. 54C minus, but that will be happening. In about that good wrestling and decent match, the crowd, Tully Blanchard and Jerry Lawler defeat Dusty Rhodes and Hulk Hogan in 829 when Jerry Lawler defeated Dusty Rhodes by pinfall. The league are using the weights for leverage. Hulk Hogan 92, Dusty Rhodes 63, Jerry Lawler 56, Tully Blanchard 17, no work for 73B minus. In about that superb wrestling and good heat, Ricky Steamboat defeated Roddy Piper by pinfall the diving cross body following botched interference. Following botched interference by Bret Hart, Ricky Steamboat 72, Roddy Piper 88, no work and runs 73B minus. And our main event tonight is Terry Funk taking on Sting, an 80B. And in about that great wrestling and a decent wrestling crowd, Sting defeated Terry Funk in 2013 by pinfall. Sting makes defense number 1 of his MPW Championship title. Terry Funk 77, Sting 74, no work appearance on 80B. After the match is over, Sting is celebrating. Terry Funk looks angry and jumps in from behind, beating him down to the mat. In a post-about decent wrestling with the machine, Owen Hart and Tia Santana defeated Undertaker and Vader. In 7:39, when Owen Hart defeated Vader by putting the Mr. Dropkick. Tia Santana 44, Owen 56, Vader 65, and Undertaker 50. No work appearance 47D. And then in a post-show battle, had good wrestling and decent match with crowds. Diamond Dallas Page, Brian Pillman, Randy Savage defeated Bret Hart, Stan Hansen, and Arn Hansen in 8:19 when Diamond Dallas Page defeated Arn Hansen by pin of the Diamond Cooker. Randy Savage 82, Brian Pillman 67, Diamond Dallas 44, Arn 65, Stan 65, and Bret 85. No work appearance 55C-. We end the show there, my friends, with 77B. Increase our popularity in 30 regions. My friends, we'll see you live from America for another edition of Thunder as we continue to head towards Elimination Chamber next. 6,431 people have turned out tonight at the Aluminium Coliseum for more Thunder as we continue the road to Elimination Chamber. And in a decent pre-show match, the Nasty Boys and the $1 Billion Babes defeated Line Express and the Fantastics in 8:10 when GQ Strauss defeated Tim Horner by pinfall. George Hines 48, Bobby Fulton 60, Tim Horner 55, Brad Armstrong 71, Mike Sampson 49, GQ Stratus 49, Brian Knobs 59, Jay Sachs 59, Tim Horner in Rumble and GQ Stratus in Performance of 65C. In a pre-show bout, Subpar Wrestling and non-existent crowd heat, Taz defeated Lance Storm in 7:40 by pin for the overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Lance Storm 48, Taz 34, Lance Storm in Performance of 45D. In a pre-show bout, good wrestling and decent match of crowd, Steve Austin defeated Arn Anderson in 8:10 by pin of the stun gun. Arn Anderson 80, Steve Austin 57. Steve Austin in Rumble 76B-. In a pre-show bout, decent wrestling below heat, Minoru Suzuki, Tetsuya Kawada, Brian Lawler and Kendo Nakasaki defeat Jay Lynn, Chris Jericho, Sunyai Hashimoto and Dave Sullivan in 8:06 when Minoru Suzuki defeats Dave Sullivan by pinfall. Sullivan 46, Sunyai Hashimoto 60, Chris Jericho 57, Jerry Lawler 59, Nagasaki 65, Lawler 45, Tetsuya Kawada 53 and Minoru Suzuki 50. Jerry Lynn in Performance of 60C. These are all from one of the either All Action Wrestling or Pro Wrestling, I don't remember the other one, PWF, which are all now part of a stable I have made, which just includes me and my two training ground schools, just so that they can use some of the main roster guys if need be. So like Rey Mysterio can go and appear down there if they want him, or Hogan, depending on what mood they're in. But in a pre-show bout, decent wrestling below heat, Mike Rapid, Owen Hart and Rey Mysterio Jr. defeat Cole Karma, Ken Shamrock, and Kusha Kong in 7:38 when Owen Hart defeat Kusha Kong by pin of the Mr. Dropkick. Kusha Kong 20. Ken Shamrock 59, Carl Karma 34, Rey Mysterio Jr. 61, Owen Hart 63, Mike Rapid 53, Rey Mysterio in Rumble, Ken Shamrock in Rumble, Kusha Kong in Performance, and Carl Karma Performance. So Rey Mysterio improving on also these three. Not bad. In a pre-show bout, decent wrestling with Machite, Dave Taylor, Mashori Shinu, and the Power Twins defeat Dustin, Bob, and the Top Guns and Minoru Shinu defeat Bob Holly by pin of the Yakuza Kick. Bob Holly 52, Ricky Rice 56, Derek Deuce 45, Dustin 59, Minoru Shinu 71, Larry Power 42, Dave Power 39, Dave Taylor 52, Holly Techno, Larry Performance, Ricky Rice Techno, and Derek Deuce in Rumble 61C, not bad. 90A star, holy shit. Hawkeye and Clear enjoyed the freedom of going off script. Truly Banshee worked well as well, which is not bad. A 90A star for an opening angle is not bad at all. And also, we kind of threw all the other storylines in dark matches because that's what Hogan's going to be talking about. So, let's go. Well, Hulkamaniacs is running. Well, Hulkamania is running wild tonight, bro. You see, there are 5 guys coming after me, Jack, and now we've got to be put in a steel chamber and get released individual times. Now on that, I need you to understand, Hulkamania is not dead. It is alive and is running wild, bro, throughout MPW. You see, in the UK, me and my good friend Dusty lost our tag match because of cheats. You see, truly your friend Jerry Lawler, just because of you beat us, does not mean you're champion. This bar is around my waist, and it's going to stay that way, brother. And Drew comes out and goes, really, you don't change, do you, brother? You see, you come out here in the red and yellow and say Jack and brother and some shit, then leave. You see, Hogan, the MPW don't need you. You need to go back to Vince McMahon because he's missing your lips on his ass. You see, you came here for money, whereas me and everybody else came here for wrestling. But this Hogan just flips and he starts attacking him, knocks him down, leg drops and poses, and then just poses about basically. No, we're creating 98 plus. What a way to begin. I hope the main event's going to do well tonight because that's a big one. In a good match, Sid Vicious defeated Brian Pillman in 8:21 by Pill the Powerbomb. Brian Pillman 81, Sid Vicious 57. Sid Vicious in performance. I thought I'd give him a nice appearance on TV, 75B-. In about that decent wrestling below heat, Ultimo Guerrero defeated Akira 2 in 8:11 by Pill the Guerrero Special. Akira 2 52, Ultimo Guerrero 46, 54C-. And then we've got Tony and Dave Finney in the back. And he goes, with me, Dave Finney. How do you feel about the first blood match in 3 weeks, Dave? MPW, your favourite hero is going down in 3 weeks. And the Intercontinental will be coming home with me. You see, Tommy, this is a first blood. And it's not going to be me. It's going to be you bleeding. That title is mine and you're only looking after it for me, babysitter. 55C-. And then he comes out and he goes, in about that decent wrestling below heat, Chris Strat defeated Dave Finney 754 by pin for the double arm DDT. After distraction from Tommy Dreamer. After distraction from Tommy Dreamer. Curtis Strat 58, Dave Finney 56, no work on 62C, not bad. Why is Steve Austin there? It's meant to be Stevie Ray. Looks like the Nasty Boys are not finished with us after last week's blatant attack. Now, Drew Clocker Jr. management want us to face them live at Elimination Chamber. Let's do it. We're going there. Ask me and my brother are your champions and represent MPW. And then Stevie Ray goes, you see, Nasty Boys know nothing about them being the best for the company, and it's going to be another hard-fought battle. You see, MPW have great tag teams, and right now, next, we'll show you the Nasty Boys what will happen when we kick someone else's ass. Okay, the game has gone very, very odd in this angle, and I ain't gonna, because they're saying the father and son storylines of answer this, and I don't know how. But yeah, so the Nasty Boys, wherever they are, have got one last chance to beat up. And also, I will be confirming that Steven Regal will be back in 19 days, which will be good for the tag team division because we really need him. Because I really want the British Invasion back because I like winning Regal. But yep, that's going to be happening. 48D+. In a very decent wrestling, but a little heat, the Bushwhackers defeat Air Boom and the Pitbulls in 752, and Luke Williams defeat Ultimo Dragon by the Battering Ram. Tiger Mask 67, Ultimo Dragon 67, Anthony Dante 54, Grey Roll 56, Butch Miller 47, Luke Williams 43. Ultimo Dragon and Anthony Dante both improving in performance. 65C, not bad. And then we see Jerry Lawler, because this is where the father and son fight should be advancing. You see, me and my son are the best. Last week I beat you, Dusty, and at Elimination Chamber, not only will I win the Elimination Chamber match, but Brian will beat Dustin. And it's going to be brilliant, and it's going to show you up at Elimination Chamber, boys. It's only 6B-, not bad. In a decent match, Harlem Heat defeated Japanese Invaders in 8:18 when Booker T defeated Great Muta by pinfall the Towering Inferno. After distraction for Tiger Mask, Harlem Heat made defense number 3 of their MPW World Tag titles. Liger 78, Muta 78, Stevie Ray 46, Booker T 47, Liger improving in Rumble, and Stevie improving in performance 73B-. In an exceptional match, Randy Savage defeated Bret Hart in 8:03 by pinfall the Flying Elbow Drop after a distraction from Ricky Steamboat. Randy Savage 89, Bret Hart 83, no work in 73B-. Randy Savage, and so I've changed it because I realised Bam Bam Bigelow's in rehab. So you've got Undertaker, Savage, Piper, Tito, Terry Funk, and Sting in this match now. With Jerry Lawler, Dusty, Ricky, Bret, Truly, and Hulk Hogan. That's the entire storyline one. That's just 2 stories, but a couple of great guys. It's only 3B-. Then we see Vaden back and he goes, he thinks he's going to beat me at Elimination Chamber. Oh no. Rey Mysterio and through is going to be the final match, and it's going to be a kick it. It's going to be kicking your ass. And when I kick your ass, you feel it. Now you should be in AWA or PWF, the place where the young guys fight, to learn some stuff. You're not ready for the main roster yet, and it's going to be a fight to remember. 57C-, not bad. In a decent match, Diamond Dallas Page defeat Terry Taylor, formerly known as the Red Rooster, in 7:43 by pin for the Diamond Cutter. DDP 55, Terry Taylor 66, 66C+, not bad at all. Let me see, Terry Funk gets an 80B for his promo, which is good. So not only have I got to deal with Sting, but 6 others too. You see, I came to MPW because I thought it was going to be different, but no. You got your heroes and you got me. The ones who has got scars on the battles I've been in. I put my body on the line. All the MPW fans are idiots for supporting this idiot Sting. You see, I am 47 years old, and I will still be fighting 10 years, 20 years, and if so be it, I will die in that ring before I retire until I get the respect I deserve. But I'm going to break all the rules in MPW. Or break all the MPW rules in my matches. So yeah, I'm taking the piss out of the fact that Terry Funk still wrestles at this point in his career today. He still has an occasional match, which makes me giggle. But anyway, 80B plus, I'm not going to complain about that. Terry Funk did really well on that promo to be honest, get an 80B. And then in the next section match, Sting defeats Stan Hansen in 8:45 by pinfall. Stan Hansen 86, Sting 89. Stan Hansen in Technol, 76B minus, not bad. In the next section match, Ricky Steamboat and Dusty Rhodes defeat Trudy Banks and Terry Funk when Dusty defeat Terry Funk by pinfall Bionic Elbow. Dusty 79, Ricky Steamboat 83, Terry Funk 86, Trudy Banks 88. No reprise. So during this match, Terry Funk was trying to grab loads of weapons like steel chairs, kendo sticks, everything else, but the ref kept stopping him, which eventually caused him to get hit by the Bionic Elbow and Dusty Rhodes being win, but he's trying to break the rules as he's sending his promo. Our main event of the night is Roddy Piper versus Hulk Hogan. In an exceptional match, Roddy Piper defeated Hulk Hogan in 2028 by pinfall following interference from Trudy Blanchard. Roddy Piper 94, Hulk Hogan 92, no work in progress, 90A. And my friends, that is going to be the rematch next week on the show. Because next week, live after his win tonight, Roddy Piper will be taking on Hulk Hogan for that title. That is going to be happening live next week. There you go, 90A, holy crap. In a decent post-match, Kevin Nash defeated Vader in 8:21 by pinning the Jackknife Powerbomb. Vader 69, Kevin Nash 49, no work improvements. In a decent post-match, Tommy Dreamer and Tito Santana defeated Jerry Lawler and The Undertaker in 14:51 when Tito Santana defeated The Undertaker by pinning the Flying Forearm Smash. Santana 57, Dreamer 48, Undertaker 69, Jerry Lawler 73. No work improvements. We're going to end the show there. An 86B plus increased our popularity in 30 regions, with a 98A opening up the night and a bloody 98 closing the show. Next week, Roddy Piper will be having a shot, and next week the title will be on the line. So, gentlemen, we'll see you next week for another edition of MPW Thunder with Elimination Chamber drawing closer. What is going to happen? Welcome back. Not sold out, but 6,583 people at the Little John Coliseum. In a preacher about decent wrestling, Little Heat, Landstorm, Akira True, and Tetsuya Kawada defeat Shinya Hashimoto, Ultimate Guerrero, and Taz in 7:42, and Landstorm defeat Taz by pin of the Canadian Maple Leaf. Taz 40, Ultimate Guerrero 48, Shinya Hashimoto 52, Tetsuya Kawada 53, Akira True 50, and Landstorm 47. Tetsuya Kawada improved in form, so 54C minus. Now I'm booking this show. I need to go to... Did I put them on Backlash? Yes, I did. Right, we're moving the booking. So this is next week. The next week's Thunder will feature these two matches. This will be the main event. This will be the semi-main, and they will be hyping up the main event of Elimination Chamber because it's a go-home show. In a full pre-show match, Harlem Heat defeat the Bushwhackers and Power Twins in 8:12, and Booker T defeat Butch Miller by pin of the Tower Inferno. They make defense number 4, their MPW Tag Team titles. Miller 44, Luke Williams 42, Larry Power 45, Dave Power 44, Stevie Ray 49, Booker T 52, Stevie Ray in performance and Larry Power in performance 54C minus. In a terrible pre-show match, Kevin Nash, Dave Sullivan and Steve Austin defeat Blackheart, Kane and Crusher Kong in 8:25, and Dave Sullivan defeat Crusher Kong by pin of the leg drop. Dave Sullivan 45, Kevin Nash 50, Steve Austin 56. We need to change his finisher. Crusher Kong 21, Kane 25, and Blackheart 16. Dave Sullivan and Kane in performance. Nice. In the pre-show match, Great Wrestling and Decent Match card, Arn Anderson defeat Owen Hart in 8:12 by pinfall spinning Spinebuster. Arn Anderson is 77, Owen Hart 65. No work for 73B minus. In the pre-show match, Decent Wrestling, Madonna Cheat, Dave Taylor and Minoru Suzuki defeat Tommy Dreamer and Jerry Lynn when in 7:49 when Minoru Suzuki defeat Jerry Lynn by pinfall. Jerry Lynn 57, Tommy Dreamer 47, Minoru Suzuki 50, Dave Taylor 54. 58C minus, no work improvements. In a decent pre-show match, Dave Finney defeated Mike Rapid in 8:06 by pinfall the Death Valley Driver. Mike Rapid 51, Dave Finney 56, and No Work Rooms of 59C. An 80B to open up tonight, and we get Bret Hart in the ring, and she goes, "So listen up, anybody in my Elimination Chamber in 2 weeks. I'm going to be standing tall and proud, and I'm taking down Hulkamania. Anybody else who's in that ring with me will get taken out by the Hitman. Now, Steamboat, I know you're in that match, and you're the one person I want to take out. The one person I want to take out is your little ass. You see, you and all these 80 stars are has-beens, and it's time you step aside and let us shine. You see, MPW is a changing force of wrestling with three companies as a part of this family, and all of them are full of shit. Nobody is as good as the Hitman, Bret Hart, and it's time for me to shine. Shut up! Now you're listening to these fans and tell me we are has-beens. You see, when you come out here, there's rubbish gets chucked at you, and you're booed out of the ring. Even in England, nobody wants you there. You see, in 2 weeks, I'm going to stop you putting anybody of business, and it starts right now. Get a ref out here. It's time to fight." An 80B by Ricky Steamboat. In a battle at Superb Wrestling, Great Heat, Ricky Steamboat defeated Bret Hart in 5:46 by pin of the Diamond Cross Body. Bret Hart and Ricky Steamboat got an 83. It's 76B minus. What a way to open up the night. We'll continue. In a decent match, Japanese Invaders defeat the Top Guns in 5:40 when the Great Muta defeat Derek Deuce by pin of the Shining Wizard. Juice of Liger 77, Great Muta 72, Ricky Rice 37, Derek Dukes 46. Great Muta in performance, Derek Dukes in Rumble in performance. I think you're Derek. Yep, he's Derek Dukes and he's Ricky Rice. C9C+. Japanese Invaders celebrating their Ring of an Air Boom running and attack them, beating them down to the mat. And now, my friends, it is going to be happening at Elimination Chamber, of course. It will be none other than the final match between these two. And we're not going to do a normal match. Oh, no. What should we do? Submission, Ultimate X, free falls, submission, flag. No, I just want an unusual match. Elimination Chamber? Nope. Buried Alive? Nope. Cactus? Nope. Ambulance, barbed wire, barbed panties, butt naked. No, I want something a bit different. But I think it's going to have to be a Falls Count Anywhere match for now. Full Metal Mayhem now. Because everything else is a bit too much for them. So I think that's the best we're going to go for. I'm going to go for a TLC match. 2v2 tables, ladders and chairs match. Yep. TLC. First of its kind, I think. I don't think we've done a TLC match. I think we've done a ladder match, but we ain't done a tables, ladders and chair match. So there we go, my friends. If we haven't even done that, then it's the first of its kind in both sense on this show. But the Japanese Invaders and Air Boom will be in action in that match. Another reason to tune in and watch TLC. A 44D, not bad angle. In a battle of good wrestling, DC crowd, Chris Jericho defeated Jerry Lawler in 7:55 by pinfall Strash and Dusty. Jerry Lawler 72, Chris Jericho 59, No Appearance 58C. Oh yes! The time is coming for my Undertaker to prove himself. You see, Sting is a two-time champion and soon to be former. Because my Undertaker is going to win. Oh yes! It's time, MPW, and the fans saw how powerful my Undertaker is. Oh yes! 60C, not bad promo from Paul Bearer there. In a decent match, the Line Express and a fantastic feed to the $1 Billion Babes and the Pitbulls in 6-10, and Brett Armstrong defeat Anthony Dante by pin on the side Russian leg sweep. George Hines 47, Bobby Filton 61, Tim Horner 57, Brett Armstrong 69, Dante 50, Grey Wall 52, Mike Sampson 54, G Crew Stratus a 49, Tim Horner Rumble. Oh crap! Hold on.
You know what's funny, Hogan?
I don't want to get done by copyright by WCW or WWE. Tim Horner Rumble and G Crew Stratus in performance, not bad. 62C. And then we see Jim Crockett for the first time in a while. He gets 64C for this angle. Look, YouTube has been causing MPW problems at live events, and we cannot have it continue. If it does, you'll be split up, and one of you will be working for Haystacks and the other for PWF. Now, if you two lay hands on each other on Thunder Alive events, that will happen. End of. Now get out of my office. It's Jim Crockett laying down the law there. In a decent match, Mashu Shanu defeated Cactus Jack in 7:34 by pinfall the accuser kick. Mashu Shanu 66, Cactus Jack 55. Mashu Shanu improved in performance 66C+. Nice little match. In a battle at Superb Wrestling, Great Heat, Truly Blanchard, The Undertaker, Terry Funk, Stan Hansen defeat DDP, Pillman, Dusty Rhodes, and Stinging when Undertaker defeat DDP by pinfall Tombstone File Driver. Sting 87, Dusty 75, Pillman 80, Diamond Dallas Page 56, Hansen 86, Terry Funk 86, Undertaker 66, and Truly Blanchard 87. DDP in performance a 73B-. So Jerry Sykes and Brian Knobbs call out the Harlem Heat in the ring, and then they both have a massive brawl. That's fine. In a decent match, Terry Taylor, Brian Lawler, Ken Nakasaki UK defeated Rey Mysterio, Dustin Rhodes, and Tito Santana in 7:02 when Terry Taylor defeated Dustin by pinfall the Flying Forearm Smash. Tito Santana 54, Dustin 53, Mysterio 58, Nakasaki 63, Lawler 41, Taylor 60, Mysterio in Rumble, Lawler and Terry Taylor in performance, as you see. And then, of course, Vader basically attacks when Mysterio gets to the back of the curtains after the break. He gets beaten down by Vader. In an extreme short match, Vader defeated Bob Holly in 4:19 by pinfall Vader Bomb. Bob Holly 50, Vader 67, no work performance of 57C-. In a decent match, Air Boom defeated the Nasty Boys in 8:25 and Ultimo Dragon defeated Jerry Sykes by pinfall the Asian DDT. Brian Knobbs 62, Jerry Sykes 62, Tiger Mask 66, Ultimo Dragon 67. Ultimate Dragon performance, Rumble performance, Tiger Mask in Technical, and Jerry Sykes in Technical, 69C+. In a battle of fantastic and great wrestling, Randy Savage defeated Sid Vicious in 7:44 by pinfall the Flying Elbow Drop. Randy Savage 89, Vicious 59, no work improvements. Randy Savage is getting better, he's going to 73B-. And our main event tonight, Hulk Hogan 99A this time. In an exceptional match, Hulk Hogan defeated Roddy Piper in 1942 by pinfall the Big Leg Drop. Hogan makes defense number 9 of the MPW World Heavyweight title. Roddy Piper 95, Hulk Hogan 92, no work improvements. And then we have, after the match, True Blanchard come in and beat him down. That is where we end tonight's show from the Little John Coliseum with an 89A. Holy shit. What a show. My friends, we'll see you live again next week for the go-home edition of Thunder as we head towards Elimination Chamber. Our first sell-out crowd in a while because I'm booking bigger venues and what we can sell out to hype up the thing. But we've got 6,000 people at the Reese's Court tonight. Hardly any angles. It's more about hyping and matches tonight. But in a pre-show about a decent wrestling Little Heat, Dave Finney defeated Bob Holly in 7:48 by pinfall the Death Valley Driver. Bob Holly 42, Dave Finney 56. No work performance 55C-. In a pre-show about decent wrestling number cheap, the Power Twins defeated the Lightning Express at 7:56 when Dave Power defeated Tim Horner by pinfall. Brad Armstrong was head and shoulders of an ounce. Tim Horner 60, Brad Armstrong 74. Larry Power 44, Dave Power 43. So yeah, definitely Brad Armstrong was head and shoulders above anyone else. Dave Power and Rumble and Larry Power in performance 65C. In a picture of decent wrestling below Heat, Shashai Hashimoto, Dustin and Dave Sullivan defeated Kara True, Landstorm and Minoru Suzuki in 7:42 when Dustin defeated Kara True by pinning the running Bulldog. Dave Sullivan 46, Dustin 55, Sanya Hashimoto 62, Minoru Suzuki 48, Landstorm 49, Akira True 49. Dave Sullivan flying a 57C-. Beautiful. In a pre-show at Terrible Wrestling Honors, there's a crowd heat. Mike Rapid defeated Kane in 8:27 by pinfall. Mike Rapid 41, Kane 26. Mike Rapid in performance 38D-. In a pre-show battle, Pro Wrestling, a little heat. Carl Carl and Chris Kong, who are here on the one night, for the developmental, defeated Tommy Dreamer and Steve Austin, and Carl Carl defeated Steve Austin by pinfall. Steve Austin 54, Tommy Dreamer 48, Chris Kong 19, Carl Carl 31. Carl Carl Rumble 40D-. In a pre-show at decent wrestling below heat, Tetsuya Kawada defeated Ultimo Dragon in 7:54 by pinfall the Kawada Driver. Ultimo Guerrero 46, Tetsuya Kawada 57. Ultimo Guerrero in performance 56C-. 77B for Hogan. Let me tell you something, Tony. This Sunday Night Live on pay-per-view, the first of its kind of match in Elimination Chamber. Tonight I got a huge match where I team with two people from my elimination match against the last three tonight live. Hulkamania will be running wild, bruh. 77B, beautiful. In a decent match, the Japanese Invaders defeat Harlem Heat in 7:33 when the Great Muta defeat Booker T by pinfall Shining Wizard. Now that means that the MPW Tag Team Champions are now the Japanese Invaders, which is not good for the company. Our version of the NWO, I think. Juice von der 74, Great Moon 78, Stevie Ray 46, Booker T 50, Great Moon to Performance of Booker T and Performance 70C+. We'll get onto that later. In the exception match, The Undertaker, Roddy Piper, Terry Funk defeat Sting. Randy Savage and Tito Santana and Roddy Piper defeat Sting by pinfall. Tito Santana was the weakness struck after the ring performance, that's fine. So I see Tito Santana was struggling to keep up with Undertaker. Funk 83, Piper 95, Undertaker 69, Tito Santana 53, Randy Savage 88, Sting 87. No work improvements. Tito Santana, you're going to have problems because coming Sunday night, my friend. So, to be honest, when all these people are locked into pod inside a steel cage for Sting's MPW Championship, it's going to be fun. Oh, got June Crockett backstage. He goes, after what happened tonight and the new tag team champions being crowned here tonight, all 4 teams will be put in a 4-way tag team table ladders chair match. The winner will be the first team to retrieve the title from above the ring. So yeah, I wanted to have this because we've been doing this feud for 3 months now, and it's kind of the same stuff. So I want this to be a 4-way. I had this planned last week. Before anyone asks, this was set up last week when I hinted at the ladder match last week. I was meant to do this before the show because not everybody's going to be able to do it. So we're just going to do a regular one. So it uses everybody's abilities. Mass prestige, very high. Content rest average, has any way? Yes. Default match, yes. Save. There we go. Where is it then? Oh dear, doesn't appear. Right, straight away it always does this, and it means that my shows, which this is meant to be the quick one, as it always is, the last one, feels a bit quicker because there's not a lot going on, it's just like... But it'll be Air Boom, the Nasty Boys, the Japanese Invaders, who are the current reigning defending tag team champions now, and Harlem Heat. All will be in action against each other in this match, and that will be opening up the night, so get ready for that. That'll be the opening match. In above a decent wrestling middle heat, Dave Taylor defeated Taz in 754 by pin on the bridging fall away slam. Dave Taylor 58, Taz 36. Taz improved in performance 55C-. Vader and Rey Mysterio have a heated conversation but don't come to blows. Security swarm the wings to break them up before they actually do hurt each other. In a decent match, Arn Anderson, Stan Hansen and the $1 Billion Babies defeated Rey Mysterio Jr., Jalen and the Phantasm. Arn Anderson defeated Jalen by pin of the DDT. George Hines 50, Bobby Fulton 56, Jalen 59, Rey Mysterio 67, Stan Hansen 82, Arn Anderson 76, Mike Sampson 35, and G. Crew Stratus 45. Mike Sampson and G. Crew Stratus in performance at 71C+. Beautiful. A 71C+, not bad. Video plays hyping up Dave Finlay versus Tommy Dreamer for the title live on pay-per-view this coming Sunday night. In a decent match, Owen Hart defeated Terry Taylor in 758 by submission and sharpshooter. Terry Taylor 58, Owen Hart 65. No work improvements at 69C+. In about a decent wrestling number cheat, Trash Whackers defeat the Pitbulls in 829 when Luke Williams defeated Grey Wolf by pin of the battering ram. Anthony Dante 57. Grey Wolf 58, Butch Miller 46, Luke Williams 43. Anthony Dante in performance 56C-, not bad. Dustin and Brian Lawler backstage, and they are a massive backstage brawl ahead of their match. These videos shown to promote Roddy Piper. In a decent match, Ken Nakasaki, Mishori Shinu, Sid Vicious and Vader defeated Kevin Nash, Catstrack, Diamond Dallas, and Brian Pillman. In 829, when Sid Vicious defeated Kevin Nash by pin of the powerbomb. Pillman 78, Diamond Dallas 53, Jack 55, Nash 43, Vader 71, Vicious 54, Mishori Shinu 69 and Ken Nakasaki 65. Vader and Flying 72B-. In the battle of decent match, cheat Air Boom and defeat the Nasty Boys and the Top Guns 740 when Ultimate Dragon defeated Ricky Rice by pin of the Dragon Bomb. Tiger Match 62, Ultimate Dragon 68, Brian Knowles 58, Jerry Sykes 61, Ricky Rice 41, Derek Dukes 43. Ultimate Dragon Performance and Derek Dukes from Rumble 62C. Music video shown to promote Randy Savage, just because I wanted to do some ratings. In a battle of decent match, middle cheat, Brian Lawler defeated Chris Jericho in 820 by pin for the Tennessee Jam. Brian Lawler 45, Chris Jericho 52. Brian Lawler taking on performance for 54C-. And then we have a video hyping up tonight's main event against an 83B+. In a battle of Superb Wrestling, Great Heat, Jerry Lawler, Truly Branch and Bret Hart defeated Hulk Hogan, Dusty Rhodes and Ricky Steamboat. When Bret Hart defeated Dusty Rhodes by submission and sharpshooter. Bret Hart 81, Truly Branch 80, Jerry Lawler 63, Ricky Steamboat 82, Dusty 67, Hulk Hogan 92, Jerry Lawler and Technol. And that's where we end the show tonight. Sadly, it's 79B. 3-star popularity in 30 regions. My friends, will see you live for Elimination Chamber this coming Sunday night. Thanks for watching. Elimination Chamber time, baby. 12,000 people have come out tonight to see this in South Carolina, in the Carolina Coliseum, and in the pre-show decent wrestling below heat, Landstorm, Akira True, Minoru Suzuki, Tetsuya Kawada defeat Shinyan Hashimoto. I'm just going to move my headphones so that we don't have WCW playing in the background. I'm watching through the Attitude Era stuff, and we're at Clash of Champions just before Sword Out. There you go, I'll tell you where I am. And Dave Sullivan and Ultimate Guerrero and Taz in 8:23, and Tetsuya Kawada defeated Dave Sullivan by pin of the Kawada Crab. I made the decision that after this, all pay-per-views will be 4 hours long. Taz 41, Ultimate Guerrero 48, Dave Sullivan 43, Shinya Hashimoto 62, Tetsuya Kawada 54, Minoru Suzuki 49, Kara True 51, Lance Storm 52. Suiru Hashimoto, Performance and Ikara Chuni, Flying Skills 50-60 minus. In a decent pre-show match, the Power Twins defeat Lightning Express at 7:54, and Dave Power defeat Brad Armstrong by pinfall. Tim Horner 61, Brad Armstrong 77, Larry Power 46, Dave Power 43. Tim Horner, Rumble, and Larry Power is proven performance 60+. In a poor pre-show match, Carmella and Crusher Kong defeated Mike Rapid and Bob Holly in 8:11, when Carmella defeated Bob Holly by pinfall with an Air African in terms of ring work. Carmella essentials remats. Crusher Kong was a weak link. Bob Holly 50, Mike Rapid 51, Crusher Kong 23, Carmella 60. Mike Rapid in performance and Carmella improving in technical. I don't know how old he is, but he came here on a one-night deal, but you never know. With that sort of performance, he's probably going to be coming back. Yeah, he got a win in a pre-show match. It was in a poor pre-show match. Catstrap defeat Kane in 8:26 by pin with the double arm DDT. Kane 27, Catstrap 57, no work clearance 51D+. And in a pre-show match, Super Wrestling Little Heat, Cole Karma defeat Chris Jericho in 7:35 by pinfall. Cole Karma 36, Chris Jericho 56, no work clearance 51D+. In a pre-show bout that had decent wrestling, Jerry Lynn defeated Ken Shamrock in 8:29 by both the Cradle Pile Driver. Ken Shamrock 59, Jerry Lynn 50-53. Ken Shamrock improving performance. He's definitely going to be coming back. Are you ready? Tonight, MPW makes history once again when we surround the ring with a huge steel chamber. A lot of people in pods, and every 2 minutes someone joins the match. And after everybody has entered, the pinfalls can happen. Once a pinfall or submission happens, you are eliminated. The last man standing will be your champion. Also tonight, all titles are up for grabs, and the family feud continues. Now, MPW, Pro Wrestling, PWF, and AAW presents to you Elimination Chamber. Because some of their wrestlers were meant to appear on the main card, but we ran out of time, so our trainee guys didn't get to appear on the main card and they were on the pre-show. That's fine. So we see all the fireworks go off, we see the fans, and then we cut to Jim Ross, Jesse at the announce desk. And we see Tony Schiavone's just stood in the ring as that's happening, getting ready for the show. Hello and welcome to this place. It's rocking tonight for this huge event. Two huge Elimination Chamber matches. The return of Eddie Guerrero, Davey Boy, and the UK invasion as well. It will all be happening tonight, Jesse. And Jesse goes, yeah, this place is rocking. Shall we begin with the TLC ladder match of the tag team titles? And Tony, it's all yours. 77B. We open up with 76B minus. Holy shit, what a tag match. In a decent match, Japanese Invaders and Nasty Boys and Harlem Heat defeat Air Boom. Japanese Invaders defeat Nasty Boys, Harlem Heat and Air Boom in Tables TLC match in 14:39. When Liger achieved the item, Japanese Invaders make defense of all of their MPW World Tag Team titles. Tiger Mask 69, Ultimate Dragon 66, Brian Knobbs 60, Jerry Sykes 60, Stevie Ray 43, Booker T 50, Juice on the Liger 77, Great Muta 81. Ultimate Dragon Rumble, Muta in Technical Performance, and Liger in Rumble, a 76B minus. Beautiful. And about that good wrestling and decent as a crowd, Eddie Guerrero makes his return after being in rehab by defeating Masashiri Shinu in 7:46 by pin for the Brainbuster. Eddie Guerrero 68, Masashiri Shinu 66, no work about 71C+. In a battle had decent wrestling with the British Invasion return. Stephen welcome back Steven Regal from rehab. Defeat the Fantastics 8:08 when Steven Regal defeat George Hines by pin of the Regal Plex. George Hines 54, Boy Filton 66, Dave Taylor 53, Steven Regal 56. Dave Taylor improving performance. Nice to see Steven Regal back 65C. In a battle had good wrestling and decent match, the crowd Rey Mysterio Jr. defeated Vader in 9:14 by pin of the Mysterio Honor. Rey Mysterio Jr. 69, Vader 69. Vader improving flying, 74B-. In a decent match, Terry Taylor defeats Steve Austin in 751 by pin with a flying forearm smash. Terry Taylor 60, Steve Austin 58. Steve Austin in performance at 64C. In a decent match, Kevin Nash defeats Sid Vicious in 829 by pin with a jackknife powerbomb. Vicious got a 58, Nash got a 50. 60C, not bad actually. No work improvements, but good little match. In a bout of good wrestling and decent match of the crowd, Ken Nakasaki UK defeated Owen Hart in 819 by pin for the Kamazaki Crash. Owen Hart 868, Ken Nakasaki 67. These two are pretty good commentary lift to the match. 73B-. Have I got anything in the notes? Dave Change finisher, check Undertaker, Vader, Ray, great chemistry. We can take that out because we've done the storyline for them. And that's about Ray wrong. Thanks for telling me, guys. You're useless. Owen Hart and Kendo. There we go. Save. 73B-. It's not bad. In a bout of decent wrestling retreat, the Pitbulls defeat the Bushwhackers in 7-3 and Grey Wolf defeat Butch Miller by pin for the aided side powerbomb. Butch Miller 46, Luke Williams 42, Anthony Dante 53, Grey Wolf 56. No work improvements, 55C-. Another good match. In a bout of decent wrestling with a cheat, Dustin Rhodes defeat Brian Lawler in 1014 by pin for the running Bulldog. Dustin 63, Brian Lawler 47. No work improvements, 63C. Continuing that little rivalry. In a decent match, Tony Atlas debuts, teaming with the Top Guns, taking on Brian Pillman, the $1 Billion Babes, in 820, when Tony Atlas defeated G-Crew Stratus. I have got these two the wrong way around. Oops, by pin for the Samoan Drop. Mike Sampson 57, G-Crew Stratus 54, Pillman 83, Tony Atlas 56, Ricky Rice 37, Derek Dukes 47. Tony Atlas was meant to be on this side, and the $1 Billion Babes meant to win because they're the faces, he's a heel. Oops, Tony Atlas in performance, G-Crew Stratus in performance, and Derek Dukes in Rumble 64C, can't complain. I'm not going to look at the dirt sheet because that'll have a complaint. In a bout of great wrestling and good heat, Davey Boy Smith defeated Stan Hansen in 743 by pin with the running power slam. Davey Boy 58, Stan Hansen 84. No work move, 76B-. In a decent match, Arn Anderson defeated DDP in 737 by pin with a spinning spinebuster. DDP 55, Arn Anderson 72, 69C+. Not bad. In a bout of decent wrestling retreat, Tommy Dreamer defeated Dave Finlay in a first blood match in 1501 by when Dave Finlay was busted open. Tommy Dreamer makes defense number 4 if he's MPW in the Continental. Dave Finlay 54, Tommy Dreamer 46. No work for 50D+. Okay, hardcore match. Blah. In an exceptional match, Sting defeated Randy Savage, Roddy Piper, Tina Santana, Terry Funk, The Undertaker in an elimination match of 30 minutes 22. The elimination was Tina Santana first, then The Undertaker, then Terry Funk, then Roddy Piper, finally Savage. Sting makes defense number 2 of his MPW Championship. Undertaker 69, Savage 88, Roddy Piper 94, Tina Santana 52, Terry Funk 86, Sting 87. No work 78B, cannot complain. Yeah, whatever. I don't know why it was a brawling base because it shouldn't have been. In an exceptional match, Hulk Hogan defeated Dusty, Ricky, Brett, Truly, Jerry Lawler in an elimination match in 40 minutes 30. The order of the was Rick Steamboat, then Jerry Lawler, then Bret Hart, then Truly, then finally Dusty. Hulk Hogan makes defense number 10. Jerry Lawler 68, Dusty 71, Rick Steamboat 83, Bret Hart 83, Truly Blanchard 87, Hulk Hogan 93. No work improvements. And after the match, Hulk Hogan celebrates victory in the ring when Roddy Piper comes in and beats him up. Yes, that's where we're going next. We've been hinting at it the past few weeks. It's going to be the storyline to outgrow this company. We're going to end the show there, my friends. An 84B, what a pay-per-view. My friends, that was an amazing night of wrestling action. Hulk Hogan, good on you. Roddy Piper as well, and of course Sting. All did exceptionally well tonight. I think the pay-per-view did really well. A4B, it's increased our popularity in all 30 regions we're shown to. My friends, we'll see you guys live very, very soon. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again in the next episode, which will be episode number... This was episode number 8, so that'll be episode number 9. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again live, again, real soon.